Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I am on another journey to discover some music I didn't grow up listening to, requested by one of you. And today's request comes from Eat More Pizza with the Five Coffees. Thank you for the support. And the message reads, one song that you might like is by Robert Cray, Smoking Gun. He's an incredible blues guitarist. Of course, here's the link. All right. Now, before I listen to this, if you guys like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. The engagement, the likes, the comments, and even the shares helps the video grow and tells me that you want me to put out more content like this. On top of that, I truly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
I get a constant busy signal when I call you on the phone. I get a strong, uneasy feeling you're not sitting there alone. I'm having nasty, nasty vision, and baby, you're in everyone, yeah. And I'm so afraid I'm gonna find you with that so-called smoking gun.
Okay, so the first thing I notice is it starts right off with a great riff from the guitar, the theme and the bass line, and then the vocals. You know, the blues being one of the more tricky genres for me to get into, although I have a lot of history with the blues when I was a kid, a little kid. My grandmother ran an after hours blues joint, and we would, as kids, sneak in there and dance, and the older people would give us money when we would dance, when they put money in the jukebox, things of that nature. They served alcohol illegally and all that type of stuff. And I remember listening to BB King and certain different artists, but by the time I was a teenager, though, I didn't listen to anything blues related. Okay, but this is not one that I ever remember hearing ever in my life. So, it's a new experience, but and it's never been my favorite genre. But some select songs I have enjoyed. But as I've gotten older, and matured a lot more, I have started to add more songs from the blues. Excuse me, added more songs to the blues in my playlist. This has a nice groove to it, great vocals, and so far, so good.
So-called smoking gun. Maybe you're
Man.
wondering, you've had your fill of my kind of fun, but you don't know how to tell me, and you know that I'm not that dumb. I put two and one together, and we know that's not an even sum. And I know just where to catch you with that well-known smoking gun.
Ugh. Ooh, this guitar sounds beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, we got to give a shout out. All right. The song already sounded good before the solo. And that's one of the things that you definitely mentioned in your message, "Eat More Pizza," is that he's known for his guitar playing. And yeah, I would say that's definitely the star of the show. Speaking of BB King, in terms of the way it sounds, I'm not saying he plays like him, but the texture of the guitar. I don't know a lot about guitars and the way he plays, but that was definitely beautifully arranged. Got chills through a little bit of that, whatnot, and yeah, I enjoyed it, loved it, loved it. Let's keep it rocking. Just a beautiful solo.
I'm standing here bewildered. I can't remember just what I've done. I can hear the sirens whining. My eyes blinded by the sun. I know that I should be running. My heart's beating just like the drum. Now they've knocked me down and taken it. That's still hot smoking gun. Yeah, still hot smoking gun.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I heard that if you can play the blues, I think BB King said this. You can play anything. You know, if you can play the blues, you can play anything. Those of you who play the guitar, do you agree with that statement? Okay, you know, and why? Why is that? Why is that so? All
And
right.
taking it, that's still hot smoking gun. Yeah, still hot smoking gun. And taking it, still hot smoking gun. Oh, and taking it, still hot smoking gun.
Oh, yeah, so he's not just a guitar player. He equally has amazing vocals on top of the guitar playing. You get a full package with him in this band here for the Smoking Gun.
Taking it, still hot smoking gun. It knocked me down and taking
Man, 1982. All right. I was in my mother's stomach when this came out. All right. This is good. So, you know, a more upbeat, fast paced blues, you know. And I definitely enjoyed this one. This was a great request, okay? And to get someone like me who, you know, there's a long way I have to go in terms of getting into a lot of different blues music and learning the artists and some of the greats, you know, if you guys want to see it, we'll have more of it on the channel. All right. What do they say here in the comments? This man does not get credit he truly deserves. Not only a talented vocalist, but one of the best guitar players of all the time. I said the same thing in terms of his vocals and guitar playing. You know, all time. You know, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know, you know, whether he ranks in the all time category. You guys can let me know about that. Says, look, I'm an old man, 68, and just rediscovered Robert Clay and specifically this tune, Young Again. Holy shit, just outstanding. Thank you, Robert, and whoever captured this recording mix, okay? Not only is Robert a great guitarist, his voice is just pure magic. Okay, so everybody's kind of echoing my sentiments. You know, I didn't read the comments prior to listening to it. I just went into this one blindly. And I thought that I'm like, man, he has an amazing voice. You know, he could have just, even if he didn't know how to play, this would have been a really, really great song. The guitar playing was just chef's kiss on top of it. Wife got me a ticket for Valentine's Day to see him tomorrow. This was 2/17/2024 in Charlottesville. Gotta love a woman who knows a great guitar. Okay, I'm a comment reader. I read my own comments as well, and I love to see what the fans say because sometimes they can drop some nuggets that Google or AI won't know. Some of the people were just there at the time and they just know. So it's always fun to read. But I like it. I like it. If I had to rate how much I enjoyed this one out of a 0 out of 10 and 5 being average, I would give this one a 7 out of 10. Okay, absolutely liked it for sure. Okay, is it mind blowing? Did I get chills from start to finish? Did it transcend me out of my head or anything like that? That's the 10 out of 10 range. But is it a song that I can listen to again, have a beer with some friends and enjoy it if it was playing in the background and just have that feel good experience? Absolutely. All right. And is it something that, even if I only listened to it this one time and you played it for me again 2 years later, I would remember it. And I don't have the greatest memory. So, that passes that test for me. But what do you guys think of Robert Cray and the Smoking Gun? Were you there? Is this your first time listening to this? Let me know in the comments section and what you think and how has this song aged, okay? Shout out to the Buy Me a Coffee supporters that allow this channel to keep thriving in terms of, discovering music, allowing me to dig through the crates. Most of these music reactions are not monetized, so you guys keep the show going with your Patreon support, Cash App, Venmo, and those links are all in the description. I genuinely appreciate you guys, but most importantly, also liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and engaging with the video helps the video grow. And I want to thank you guys. Don't forget that I appreciate your time because your time is really valuable. Peace.
Yeah! Look what I have created!